Clearly, I love the Brady Bunch. I have the whole series, seasons 1 through 5. Let's not talk about season 5, because after they brought in their cousin Oliver, that's when the show really went bonkers and went downhill really, really quick. Well, then they decided in the 80s that they were going to do a semi-sequel to the Brady Bunch called The Brady Brides. And then they did another one in the 90s called The Bradys. I have not seen The Bradys yet. I do have it recorded because Decades was nice enough. Yes, Decades is a classic TV channel that shows nothing but classic television from the 40s all the way to the 80s. And they will show, well, no, all the way to I think the farthest they'll go is 94, I think. So, they do a Decades binge. What is a Decades binge? Well, a Decades binge is where they do a whole weekend, 36 to 48 hours, 36 to 48 hours of one TV show, or because last weekend was the 50th anniversary of the Brady Bunch premiering, they decided to show a lot of episodes of the Brady Bunch. They also showed all, well, I'm going to consider it 7 or 10, but I am putting the first two episodes, I'm sorry, the first 3 episodes into the movie called The Brady Girls Get Married, because that's what they called it. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Decades was nice enough to put it into a 90-minute movie, so we're going to go into this. It's all about Jan and Marcia, who are getting married, and now they have to share a house with their 2 husbands. That's pretty much what it is. Carol Brady and Alice comes in every so often. Carol Brady's in a majority of the episodes, and Alice is in a good bit. They got the whole cast to come back, thankfully, except for Oliver, because I didn't like that character at all. I don't like Oliver. He wasn't the worst thing that ever happened to the show, but it's definitely point to the original. But they got everybody to come back for the first 3 episodes or the TV movie, and after that, nobody came back except for Florence and Anne. Because I don't think Florence was doing anything, and Anne, I don't know if she was working at all. But I'm going to say this. The Brady Brides could have gotten another couple seasons. I see why it didn't get high ratings, though. Now, if you were a fan of the Brady Bunch, you know that this was a very clean show, very clean, family-friendly, didn't focus on anything sexual, didn't focus on anything like drinking or getting drunk or anything like that. Well, the Brady Brides tried to go a little bit more mature with it, and they did get the original Jan and Marcia back. They're back, and you can definitely tell that they were kind of just phoning in for a paycheck, hoping for a long-running series. They only got 7 episodes or 10 episodes. I understand that. I liked the show quite a bit. It was a very quick binge. Watched it all within a couple days. Well, why? Because I watch a lot of stuff. Watch a lot of movies and a lot of TV shows. So, 2 days. You had some very funny moments. Very gut-bustingly funny moments in this show. Where I think they went a little bit far with it. They tried to go a bit mature with it. Maybe for the kids who watch the Brady Bunch. Now they're a little older now. But when did this series end? When did this show end? 74. So, say they were 4. And now they would be whatever age. So, let's just say they'd be in their mid-teens getting into the sexual humor, getting into that type of stuff. Well, then maybe sure. But what if that's a show that you watch with your family and you aren't a fan of that humor back then? I understand that. They tried to go a bit too far with it, I think. They had the two husbands get drunk. Thank goodness they did not curse, because I don't think that would be the Brady's thing. It wouldn't feel like a Brady Bunch-esque show. One bad thing I gotta say about it is the intro. The intro was very cringeworthy. It got annoying, and pretty much if you didn't see the first 3 episodes, they think you're stupid. And they try and put some of the funniest portions of the show into the intro. Not a great show. But if you're a fan of the Brady Bunch, then oh goodness, see it. It's a joy to sit through, especially if you grew up with reruns of the Brady Bunch like I did, and you fell in love with all these characters. Then you will for sure enjoy the first 3 episodes if you're in it for just the 3 characters. But say you were a fan of Marcia and Jan, Carol, and of course my favorite, Alice, you'll get them. You'll get those 4. But everybody else is gone. If you want to know what I thought of the first 3 episodes, or the TV movie, The Brady Girls Get Married, check out that review, which will be the very next video I upload, along with a review for Afternoon Delight and Joker. There's my thoughts on the Brady Brides. You will be getting a full series review of the Bradys, all 6 episodes, I believe, because Decades was nice enough to do that also. They did a full Brady weekend. That's why I got to see the Brady Brides and the Bradys. The Brady Brides and the Bradys are not on DVD from anybody. Maybe, just spitballing here, maybe Mill Creek Entertainment could get the rights to put out the Bradys and the Brady Brides in a double complete series box set. Maybe. Or maybe they could get the rights to put the Brady Bunch on Blu-ray, because they are putting Charlie's Angels on Blu-ray. So there's the review of the Brady Brides. See you in the next review.